Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Deidre. I am Deidre. Um, Today is Friday, um, February 20th, I think. February 20th. But it's Friday night. Um, and I'm gonna cook. So let's just say this and be done with it. I've been trying to figure out a way to say this ever since I decided to do this, but I'm making spinach lasagna. This is not vegan. It's not raw. It's just vegetarian. As far as, well, it is. It's vegetarian because it's got dairy in it, which I don't eat anymore. Um, but I was gonna make like a veggie lasagna, but like I'm not a fan of zucchini. Even though I do like zucchini noodles, like if I eat it raw, like make a pasta out of it. But I don't. Zucchini ain't my favorite vegetable. So we're gonna make some spinach lasagna. Now, being that this is vegetarian and not vegan, after this I will be fasting because this is definitely not part of my diet plan. Where's my foil pans? But my daughter wanted me to make this, so that's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna make this size, and I'm probably gonna give some to my coworker too. I probably just eat like one piece, and that's it. Um, but yeah, let's make this spaghetti. Lord, spinach lasagna. I don't know why I can't get that right in my head. But anyway, let's do that. I don't need to mess with that yet. So let's get to it. Okay. So I have my water boiling for my lasagna noodles back there. And I got my spinach cooking here. We're going to cook this down, and we're going to squeeze all the water out of it. And then we got to make our Alfredo. So tons of dairy. We got heavy whipping cream, Parmesan, so much dairy. We got regular butter. I was going to get vegan butter, but I said that nothing else is vegan, so what's the difference? Mozzarella and ricotta. So we can make we're going to make our Alfredo, and then we're going to build this thing. But for now, we just cooking down. This is like a bag and a half of spinach. I'm going to see how it cooks down. I have one more bag. I'm going to see how this cooks down, and then I'm going to, if need be, I'll add the other. Because this is like our meat, the spinach, you know. So, hopefully this won't take a long time. Hopefully. I guess the longest part of it is making the Alfredo and doing this. But as soon as this cooks down, we're going to, I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. How we're going to mix this with the ricotta and some garlic and some Parmesan to make our filling. And then we'll start on the Alfredo. Yeah, I did the number one thing I always say not to do is walk away. And look what I did to my onions. They were starting to burn. But we using these onions. That's just it. We're going to turn this off. We're going to turn that off. We using these onions, baby. Yes, ma'am. Okay, y'all can see me here. Let me organize myself with my spinach and stuff. Okay, so I just took this spoon and tried to press out the extra liquid. And that spinach is still kind of hot. So, look, yeah, I'm trying to get this all the spinach. That was 2.5 bags of spinach, and that's all the spinach we got from that. I need a paper towel because I'm making a mess. All right, it's hot in here. All right, so to this spinach, I hope you all can see. I hope you can see. To the spinach, we're going to add some garlic. I'm I'm just going to use it all. It's just a tiny bit in here. And I can't tell you how much to use, unfortunately, because I ain't never made this before. So I don't have no specific measurements. But that's garlic, some Parmesan cheese. Parmesan, not the powdery kind. And be as generous as you want, because this is basically the seasoning, for real. And then the Alfredo, you know. And then ricotta. I'm going to add like half of this ricotta, and then we'll see if we need more, which we probably won't. And we're just going to mix this up. I probably should use something better than this fork, but that's okay. We'll just stir it up. It's so hot in here, y'all. It's hot, 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 hot. This is going to be our filling, like our meat. I mean, I imagine if you want to use meat, you could with this spinach lasagna, but it's bad enough I'm eating cheese, so we ain't about to push it. We're going to mix this up. The heat from that spinach should melt that ricotta. And I feel like I want to add more Parmesan. I got 2 bags. I think I am. I'm going to add some more. It ain't going to hurt nothing. I already feel, I ain't even ate none of this, and I feel guilty. But I'm definitely, I ain't going to lie and say I ain't going to eat none, because I definitely am. You know, everything is a journey. I've been doing really, really good. I mean, really, really good. And if you slip up, which I don't know if this, I guess this is considered a slip up by me eating this spinach lasagna. But you just reset, start again. Just keep going. Not start again. You just keep going the next day. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Don't mean everything's a flop. I know it ain't a flop for me, because I've lost so much weight. I ain't even honestly realized I was that big. For real. I'm just putting a little bit more ricotta. Just a little bit. I didn't even realize that I was that big. And I still got a ways to go. I'm nowhere near where I want to be. But I know I'm going to get there. I know that for sure. Okay, that's our spinach mixture. Let me show it to you. That's ricotta, spinach, garlic, and Parmesan. Okay? That's going to be one of our layers. Oh, our onions. Lord, I forgot about the onions. And our onions. Let's get them in there. I definitely wanted some onions. I forgot about the onions. Oh, this looks so good. This looks so good. Look at that. With them onions in there and... Okay, so that's our filler. I'm going to wash this pot. And then we're going to make the Alfredo. Okay. Let's get this Alfredo made. My water is still boiling for those lasagna noodles. It hasn't even come to a boil yet. But I have it on a small burner. So I got some butter in here. Here's some flour. I'm not using all of this. I can't even tell you how much I'm using. I'm just trying to get a good roux going. We're going to stir this flour up. This pan gets hot really, really fast. These pans do. I don't know. So we're stirring that up. We stirred up our flour. I would say that's good. Let's put us some Parmesan in here. I want to make a lot, so let's get the heavy whipping cream in here. Put some heavy whipping cream. So that's flour, butter, Parmesan, heavy whipping cream. And I'm going to put a little bit of mozzarella in here. And I'm going to season this. I'm going to use some onion powder, garlic powder. I might not put no mozzarella. This is kind of thick. Use all of this heavy whipping cream. I feel like this ain't going to be enough sauce. And I don't have no more milk. Let me let that melt down. Dang, I should have got a bigger milk, heavy whipping cream. Let's turn that down some. Let that melt. I ain't gonna put no mozzarella in here because this is kind of thick. And the only milk I got in there is almond milk, which I might have to use some of because this is kind of thick. But we're gonna put onion powder, garlic powder. I'm gonna keep this real simple. We ain't gonna have no weird taste and stuff in here. I turned that down. Onion powder, garlic powder. Maybe that's all I'm gonna put. I mean, you know, of course you can season your Alfredo to your liking. If anything, I put a little, just a smidge of salt, which you probably don't need because of the Parmesan cheese, but I don't want to put no weird flavors in here. I don't want this to be salty. I got to get my... Yeah, I don't have enough. That's... I should have gradually added that cheese. And I don't have no milk. I got to put this almond milk in here. Sorry. So don't do what I did. I put all of that... Well, I didn't put the whole bag of cheese, but I put a lot of it. The sauce, to me, it's too thick to be Alfredo. I turned my eye down. So I'm not going to add any more cheese to this. I'm hoping this almond milk will thin it out some. That's all I had was almond milk in there. And I don't even have a lot of that. It thinned it out. It thinned it out. So that's good. I'm definitely not adding no more cheese. This water is like making noise. I'm going to go ahead and put my pasta noodles in. My lasagna noodles so they can start. That's one thing I used to always hate cooking is lasagna noodles because they so weird when they cook. Like, it took them a long time to cook and then they be sticking together. I probably ain't got a big enough pot. That's probably the issue. Whoa. Alright, so here's my Alfredo. I'm going to taste it and see what it needs. See if it needs anything. I turned it down. I don't know why it's smoking like that. This is probably going to be enough. I lightweight want to put some mozzarella in here, but I ain't putting no more cheese in here because that got thick and that scared me. Let me taste it and make sure it don't need nothing. Needs something. Like, put some smoked paprika in there. Because it definitely needs something. It just tastes bland. Paprika ain't going to give it no flavor. But it definitely tastes bland. I don't want nothing that's going to be too salty. I had some, I got some garlic and herb. Oh, wait. I had some, hold on. I got some all-purpose, Tabitha Brown all-purpose seasoning. I'm going to put that in there. Yeah. Hopefully that'll definitely season this. The cheese ain't enough. Turn it down just a little bit more. You know, you would think as salty as that cheese is, it would be enough. I'm going to put a little more salt in here. Because that was bland, honey. That was bland city. Because this is salt free also. So all right, let me taste it again. Let me rinse my spoon off. Much better. Definitely season your Alfredo sauce. But here's the Alfredo sauce. I don't know. I'm going to knock nothing over. I don't know if y'all can see it. Here's my Alfredo. Now we're just really waiting for these lasagna noodles to cook. I'm going to turn that on low. So once the lasagna noodles cook, we'll be back. It's only a drip left in here. Let me just use that. It's only a smidget left. So I'm using it. Yeah, this definitely needed that seasoning. So that's much better. All right, so when my noodles get done, I'll be back so we can assemble this. Okay, we're ready to assemble our, let's turn this off. We're ready to assemble our lasagna. I need to set up everything so you can see. Here's our lasagna pan. I cleaned it out. My hands are clean. I promise. If this offends anybody seeing me do this with my hands, I'm sorry. Not sorry. But this is what I'm going to do. I don't have any gloves. So, it is what it is. Let me get a label here out of my messy drawer. Ouch! So we're going to layer our, here's our spinach. I'm going to put that here so it'll be close. So what I'm going to do, I want to make sure y'all can see. I think you can still see if I do it like this. I'm going to put a little bit of this Alfredo on the bottom. I'm just going to put a little bit on the bottom there. I'm going to lay out my noodles. Ooh, honey, that's hot. Don't let nobody tell you no different. Okay, so there's our noodles on the bottom there. Let me get a spoon for this. I'll use this spoon. Then we're going to put some of our filling, our spinach filling. It's cold now. This one got cold. And spread it out. We don't want no big clumps. All right, that. And then we'll put some Alfredo sauce over that. Put some Alfredo sauce. I need something to, let me spread this around. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. What I want to do is I'm gonna put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on that, and I'm gonna put some mozzarella cheese, and then I'll throw another layer. Some mozzarella. This is going to be good, good. So then let's do another layer. Hot. I should cut these in half because they long. Let me see something. Because they like overlapping up here. And I don't really want that. That in half. That. there. Yeah, that's better to cut it in half. And then let's put some more filling in. This is going to be delicious. I don't want to put too much. I don't want to be biting into a big bite of spinach. Let's put some Alfredo on it. Make sure our sauce is spread around. Let's put some Parmesan. Some cheese. And then I'm going to do one more layer. One more. Oh, this is hot. This is the last layer. Should I put more spinach? Yeah. We'll just do a little bit of spinach. A little bit of spinach. I'm going to put a whole lot of spinach on this layer. And we're going to put Alfredo on top of this and cheese. I don't need a lot because I do have Alfredo on every level. So, yow. Yow, yow, yow. Oh my goodness, this is going to be good. Then we're going to top this off with some cheese. Some cheese. He's going to use all this cheese. Alright, so do I have parsley flakes? If I got, I got some parsley flakes, y'all. Let's put some parsley flakes on top. So we're going to stick this in the oven. I don't know for how long. We're just going to stick it in there. Put some parsley flakes on the top that you can't barely see. And I know you're wondering like, well, Deidre, what are you going to do with all the rest of these ingredients you have? We're going to make another one because I got 2 pans. So we're going to put this in the oven. Got my second pan here. I'm going to get this together and make this. And when this comes out the oven, I'll be back to show you the finished product. Okay, we're back and they are out of the oven. Y'all look at this beautifulness. Spinach lasagna. I was trying to let it cool a little bit so I can cut into it for you. It is 8 o'clock. It's late. Way past my eating time. But this looks absolutely amazing. That knife is way too sharp to be trying to cut this with. But I just want to cut into this so you all can see it. Let me put it on my plate. I wish you could try this. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Spinach lasagna. I don't know what's... Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with my voice. Spinach lasagna. Bon appetit. But what I'm going to do is take a bite for you. You put y'all up here. Grab a fork. Yo, look at this. Look at this. Let's take a bite and see what we're working with. Ooh. Mm. 10 out of 10. Mm. Cheesy. It just needs some Parmesan cheese. But outside of that, this is good. This is really, really good. And I guess I would suggest also seasoning your spinach. Mm. Mm-mm. I'm going to put some of this out here. All I ate today, y'all, was a salad. And I've been drinking my green juice. So, put some Parmesan on here. Now let's try it with the Parmesan. But this is good. 10 out of 10. One more bite for y'all. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. It's hot. And it's real cheesy. Sorry if I'm smacking. But thank y'all for watching. Thank you for being here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Leave a comment. I'm eating this cheese. But tomorrow, we right back on track. Never give up on your journey. Never give up. See y'all next time. I already said thank you for being here. Look, I'm concentrating on this. Thank you for being here. See you next time. I love y'all. Bye.